You are now tuned in to the Most Wanted podcast, starring comedian Jay Scott and the outlaw San Antonio comedy, the Mac. This is a podcast for the real, not the fake. So tap in and turn up with San Antonio's most wanted comedians. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Must have the thing connected to where we came.
Yeah.
Turn it down, bro. We can hear it. Why can't we hear it?
The music?
Yeah.
I don't know. Being heard, though. Can you hear yourself?
Go ahead, start it, bro.
We getting it going.
Yo, turn up.
Hey, this is dope. I never seen like this is dope as fuck. This is the dopest that we ever been on this podcast right now. Hey, shout out to Spencer in the chat. Shout out Spencer. Shout out Sarah. Sierra.
Whole team eating this year. Big ups to my peers. Shed a tear for those who ain't here.
Hey, you know we getting ready for the show.
Feeling high as a kite. We came to get right. Roll some bud celebrations tonight. It's cause we here. Whole team eating this year. Big ups to my peers. Shed a tear for those mentally elevated. This for the ones who hate it. Sorry to keep you waiting, but thank you for your patience. My camp's concentrated. Cannot see I'm melanated. Give thanks to the creator. Let us savor this flavor of life. We came to get right. Sparks flying, bottles popping tonight. Then caught me in the zone. Smelling the mariganja.
Talk that shit.
Nothing but cuss is stronger. Blaze up, blaze the flower. Untold knowledge about us. The earth, why is it scholars? Incorporate the clean street dollars. The world is victim to my prowess. Who want test your highness? Winning but still seeking violence. Through most high guidance, we're all able to triumph. Pressure applying. Ops, we line them. Climbing the ladder until we reach the totem pole. Thumbing the ancient scroll. I heard a voice and it spoke. Saying man cannot live off of bread alone. And let ye without sin cast the first stone. Catch me in the zone. Yes, I'm feeling high as a kite. We came to get right. Roll some buds.
This nigga Jaku think he the only one that can sing in this video.
Whole team eating this year. Big ups to my peers. Shed a tear for those who ain't. Catch me in the zone. Yes, I'm feeling high as a kite. We came to get right. Roll some bud celebrations tonight. It's cause we here. Whole team eating this year. Big ups to my peers. Shed a tear for those who ain't. Yes, black man. Let us lead from the spirit, rebuke recidivism, keep our children out of prison. At a young age, had to find my zone. There can never be another. My DNA unknown. X like Malcolm, take a toe off the chalice. Got me feeling balanced. What up, cousin Shade? Rest in peace, ain't Alice. My word with God is tribal, reaching the metaphysical, healing the sick and physical, sharing energy to connect. With all due respect, it's not so complex.
That's how you smoke a doobie,
if you see it, believe it. What you think comes next? Yeah, you like the west side of Honolulu. Give thanks to the blessings in my life thus far. And I ain't gotta say names, you know who you are. However we related, blessed, birth to a star. Create financial freedom, kept my game up to par. My future's filled with so much more. Catch me in the zone. Yes, I'm feeling high as
The Most Wanted podcast. Go ahead and give us some motherfucking clap, Jay.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody watching. If you watching
Yeah, let's get
the
a
Most
little
Wanted
man.
podcast, give him a couple more, Jay. Give him a couple more. Keep pushing the button, goddamn. This show specialty, nigga. Push that damn button.
Keep it popping today.
Yeah, it is.
Yo, it's the Most Wanted podcast. You know what I'm saying? Your boy comedian Jay Scott.
And
Got
it's
my nigga next to me.
It's the one and only, the outlaw San Antonio comedy. It's the Mac.
Yeah. Yes.
Me.
Yes.
And my homie. We in there,
Yo,
bitch.
so we live. You
We
know what I'm
live
saying?
like that. Y'all should see the goddamn setup. Like we
The
ain't never
first.
been set up like this. Like this is real, and it's independent too. We doing
Yeah.
this shit by ourselves.
Yeah, we ain't gotta pay nobody to be nowhere. You
Nowhere.
understand what I'm saying? That's how we able to do this shit consistently.
Yes.
In
Talk
the
that
way
shit,
we
Jay.
want to up in this
Talk
bitch.
that shit. We do whatever the fuck we want to.
All the time.
Look at this, Jay. Hold on. Nigga, do what the fuck we want to in this motherfucker.
This nigga stepping on someone else's couch.
That's what we do. I am.
PJ, not on my shit.
My bad. But like I said, man, this is a real special occasion.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things to talk about, man. But first off, man, what's been going on with you, Jay, man? What's deal with you, man?
Man, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to stay consistent, man. I'm just trying to stay consistent, and I'm trying to stay focused. It's been a tough week, though, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a tough damn week, man. It's been kind of rough, but you know, I persevere, and I go ahead and handle adversity. And I'm in this bitch. You understand what I'm saying? I'm in this bitch.
I mean, that's the only way you can do it. You feel what I'm saying? You got to stay, you know what I mean, focused. And it has been an adverse. We have been through a lot of adversity.
Hell
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
you
Like
know,
me and you both. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
but you know, we got things coming up. I got some things that's still ready to drop.
We got some shit coming up.
You know,
tomorrow. Now, if anybody watching it, we just gonna plug this shit all through the podcast.
Let's go.
We got the Puff and Paint comedy show, the first ever Puff and Paint comedy show.
Yeah.
Feel what I'm saying? It's at the first black-owned comedy club in San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Another give another one for that. And it's the first, and it's a black-owned candle company. And she a female.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
And she from the Midwest.
And she from the Midwest.
And she pretty than the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Little St. Louis, little sound. You know what I mean? But I respect her grind, though. I respect her grind. Her grind is nasty, bro. So
crazy grind.
You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a pleasure to be up in that shit tomorrow. I mean, it's gonna be dated, so by the time it come out, the shit's already happening.
Yeah.
So we talk shit about it. No, I'm just playing. We live. We live though. So let me hold some of that back. But we're gonna be at Upstage Comedy Lounge tomorrow. You know what I mean? So y'all come check that out. You know what I'm saying? We got tickets.
We got the gang in that motherfucker. Tell them we got the whole squad. We got Billie Jean grandson in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
We got Duck Easy in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You in that motherfucker. Nick Rosales in that motherfucker. I'm in that motherfucker. Guess who else in that motherfucker? Guess who else? The Filthy Spoon in that motherfucker.
There we go. The Filthy Spoon.
It's gonna be all types of instruments, horns and shit blowing.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this shit gonna be crazy.
We gonna be real eclectic up in this bitch. You understand what I'm saying?
I can't even hold myself.
Eclectic. You know, tickets are on sale also right now.
But
we do have a few tickets, you know what I'm saying, left for you know, purchase, and you know, we gonna give one away today.
Right
you
now,
know what I'm saying?
When you call in.
You know, actually I got one too, so I'll match that one, Mac.
You gonna match it? We gonna match you. We got two.
We gonna give away two. The event starts from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Our portion of the show will be around 5:30, but the whole thing's gonna be jumping off. You understand? So y'all come on out. You know what I mean? Y'all get ready for this shit.
Yeah. Me, man, we really can't be running this shit too long. I'm really excited and shit, but we really can't be running this shit too long because I gotta go coach a soccer team and shit, like my son's soccer team and shit. So I'm really on my fatherly duties. So you know, they gonna need Coach Mac up in there. So
so what we doing with the tickets, man? How we gonna give them away?
We're gonna have a call in, you know what I mean? The first caller is gonna receive a ticket, you know what I mean? When we touch on the subject, you know, we ask for the caller. Whoever called in first is gonna receive that ticket. We're gonna put your name on it, they're gonna have it at the door. And then the next one is gonna be a trivia question.
All right, so stay tuned when we throughout the whole program, you know what I mean, for us to, you know, come with the giveaway. So don't call right now.
Not right now. We gonna tell your ass when to call. If you call right now, if you call whenever we tell you not to call, motherfucker, we not letting you get them. You feel what I'm saying? We just gonna hear you call, and then we be like, you ain't getting the tickets, motherfucker.
Yeah. So just be on standby. You know what I mean? But yeah, what else we got going on, bro? What else you got going on?
I mean, you know me. Like I feel like I slipped on the black facts last segment, bro. I slipped on the black facts a little bit, and I didn't get the people no influential, you know, no game. I ain't giving no
Okay.
influential like the
Okay.
black people out there. Like, black people, we got to know where we came from and know where we going.
Right.
And like a lot of time we talk shit on this podcast. A lot we be joking, smoking weed all the time, but we like to be influential. Like I said, and we got the black facts on this.
Make sure we got clear CBD. What you see us right here partaking in is CBD. Okay, that's for the record, nigga. CBD.
It's just a habit to call it the shit.
Yeah,
Give it my hand.
Let's go.
But yeah, first black fact, man. You know who George Roberts is?
George Roberts?
George Roberts.
Nah, who's that?
George Roberts. I was going to say George Wallace. George Roberts is a black man that invented the ultraviolet camera.
Damn, for real?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
For real?
For real. I be, man.
The ultraviolet camera?
I think, the ultraviolet camera. I don't know if that's like, the camera right now that we using, but I'm pretty sure it got something to do with the camera that we using. Yeah, it got something to do with all this shit. The camera, the phones, and all that shit that you using. It got something to do with it.
So shout out to that brother. Who was it? George, what's his name?
George Roberts.
Shout out to that dude, man. That's
George
what's up.
Motherfucking Roberts, man. And then let me get another one for you. Let me give you another one.
Let's go.
Richard Spikes. Richard Spikes.
Richard Spikes.
Yeah, nigga sound like he was related to Spike Lee a little bit.
Yeah.
But Richard Spikes.
Okay.
He is the black man who he created the automatic gear shift.
Really?
Yes. Help motherfucker go up the hills and shit like that. You feel understand? He's the dude that created that. You feel understand?
Really?
Yes, George Spikes. And
really?
If it wasn't for George Spikes right now, motherfuckers clothes will be dry. You wouldn't be able to dry your clothes at the house. Real talk. You wouldn't be able to dry your clothes at the house. You had to put them on the clothesline and shit like that because he also invented the clothes dryer.
Did he?
Yes.
Oh shit. I'm at this point, Mac. I'm willing to bet that a majority of the things that have been ever created out here in this goddamn country and world is from black people. Give a goddamn it.
Oh yeah.
Everything. Yeah.
What else man, we got a caller right here, man. This nigga Dubs. This is nigga Dubs, bro. What we got to hook in. What a hook in. This nigga Dubs want his 5 minutes of fame, bro. Like what the fuck? What the shit? What the white shit?
What you looking for, bro?
The white one. No, right here. This nigga is right in front of me. This nigga interrupting our broadcast. Dubs, nigga. Dubs. Say Dubs.
Niggas got big ass heads, nigga.
Dubs, you looking right now, nigga? You interrupting the live broadcast. You want your 5 minutes? We told your ass when to call. Catfish face. We told you when to call, didn't we? We said not to call right now, and your ass calling right now. What you want to say, Dubs?
Oh man,
this nigga phone fucking up.
Is it his phone or your phone?
It ain't my phone. You might see my shit clear.
Your phone.
Okay, now we can hear you. Now we can hear you clear. What you got to say, Dub? The people listening. We live right now. No, it ain't my shit. I'm hooked up.
What is the topic?
We ain't got no topic. We ain't even got to the topic shit.
Well, I'll wait, nigga. Continue.
This nigga, no, your ass gonna call back. Yeah. Okay, we gonna put you on standby. We're gonna put you on standby, nigga.
Yeah, put you on hold.
One second.
Yeah. So yeah. You know what I'm saying. What else? What we doing for the? Was there any other?
Nigga threw me off my damn game, didn't he? Nigga threw us off a game right now. We was on the goddamn road.
He called right in like, what is the topic, man? Come on, run that shit. Run that shit.
We ain't even got to the topic yet, nigga. Let us get to it, and we gonna get out to you. But yeah, man.
So yeah, what about what else you got? What else
I got a would you rather. Fuck it. We just
let's
gonna go. The people like the would you rather shit. Goddamn.
Yeah, come on.
Jay, would you rather go back in time or forward in time?
You know, I'd rather go back, man. I'd rather go back, bro.
Rather go back?
I'd rather go back.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm thinking if you were to go back, it'll be a reason why you go back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what would you tell yourself? What would you try to? Because you would try to fix something, I guess.
Well, one thing I would do, man, if I were to go back in time, well, again, what kind of time we talking?
We talking about, and I'm talking about Marty 88 hit this motherfucker 80 in the
it's like,
DeLorean. Yeah,
with the 80,000 gigawatts.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm gonna go back to when they were getting ready to get us enslaved, and I'm killing everybody.
Wow.
I'm everybody.
Wow.
Every slave master gotta go.
Wow.
Anybody that was plotting on trying to get black people out, well, we want to call black then, but everybody gotta go. Everybody gotta go.
Yeah, everybody that was plotting on us.
Everybody gotta go. That's what I would do. I'll be right there, right when they planning shit. And they like, we about to go get.
It'd be cool if you could take some shit back. Like if you could take like a machine gun back. Like, cause these motherfuckers got muskets and shit. If you could take like a Draco back, you can win a whole war with the Draco.
That's what I'm saying. I would take every blood and Crip back with me, man. We taking everybody. We taking every blood, every Crip, every BMF, every guerrilla family.
You finna just unite the whole.
I'm bringing all them niggas with me. We going. I may be
Rainbow Coalition.
You know what I'm saying? Bring some of the Latin groups maybe, but nigga, we going heavy back in time.
Yeah. You take it, so you can't bring a DeLorean back in time. They gonna try to bring a Sprinter.
All I need.
This nigga try to spin the block and shit like that.
All I need is a 15 passenger van. Bro. That's
what I'm saying. You try to spin the block and shit.
All I need a couple 15 passengers, bro. We good.
That
shit open up like a portal.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, keep the portal open, nigga. Keep the portal open. We be right back. We finna spin this motherfucker.
Spin the block a few times.
Yeah. You can stop the whole war for some shit like that. But me,
what about you?
That's a hard one, but I'd rather go forward in time.
You rather go forward?
Yeah. I want to see the future, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just never know what's gonna happen. Like, you never know what's gonna happen when you walk out the door. You know what I mean? So,
well, one thing I will say, my brother, is if let's say you went back, wouldn't that still be the future? Yeah. I just thought about that.
This nigga get deep. This nigga get deep, nigga. What's in this goddamn drink? What's in this goddamn drink making this nigga smart and dumb at the same damn time?
Juices and berries, nigga. Juices and berries, bro.
This nigga crazy, man.
Juices and berries, bro.
Wow.
You like that?
Hey, yeah, that was a good one. Hey, I mean, I really don't even know at that point. Like, you kind of like even like.
You know what I'm saying? Because you really would be going to the future, even though it'd be the past. Like, this shit's crazy, right?
Yeah, because I wouldn't bet it.
You like that, PJ? You know what? Fuck you, PJ.
We got Dubs. Let's not forget we got Dubs on the other line. Let's ask Dubs what would he want. Hey, Dubs, you still there? Hey, Dubs.
Yeah, nigga.
You still there? Okay. That nigga act like, yeah, nigga. Fuck wrong with y'all, keep me on hold so damn low.
He's like, all right, what the fuck you want now, nigga? What you want now? Nigga?
Yeah, all right, Dubs. Okay, we got a question. We got a would you rather, man. Would you rather go back in time or forward in time?
So first of all, so I definitely ain't going back, nigga. We only gonna go forward. So I'm gonna be looking for like bitches with 3 titties, nigga. I'm going forward, nigga.
Yeah, that's my nigga. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That nigga try to get some space age pimping on.
I hear that.
Yeah,
I hear that.
That nigga try to get the space age pimping. What's going on, Doug? Where you at? What side of this nigga does be traveling everywhere doing comedy though? Where you doing comedy at now, Doug? Where you doing it? What's the latest show, man?
We're in Florida, nigga. I just had to stun on niggas yesterday though. You know what I'm saying? I had to super stun on niggas, had to let niggas know my catalog.
Oh yeah.
You see, I dropped that. I got that million, got 1.9 million views on one of my shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? 1.9.
I seen you post the other day. I see. Nigga getting these numbers out here.
Yeah, man. I gotta come to Texas, though. I gotta come to Texas soon.
Yeah, man. We gotta all link up. You feel what I'm saying? Like this, we starting a whole motherfucking movement, man. You feel what I'm saying?
We out here heavy,
we starting a whole movement,
real
bro.
Heavy out here right
and you
now,
know, you
bro.
always accepting it to the fold. You feel what I'm saying? Where we setting up shop at. You feel what I'm saying? You know, you always accept it. And we appreciate you calling the Most Wanted podcast and dropping that shit and fucking with us, man. For real.
Yeah, man. You know, I support y'all, man. I support y'all 100%. I like what y'all doing, man. Y'all keep doing it. And start, you know, just definitely get in them niggas' head, though. Get on them niggas' head. Don't let them niggas slide by.
Hey, well, just right quick, bro. Just right quick. We gonna try to ease into the next segment, which is
Stage stories. Yeah. So call back if you got a
yeah.
stage story, because you know what I mean.
We can let them go in right in right now.
You
Though.
gonna let it ride
You
in?
got a little minute right quick, man, for part of you know what I mean stage story because it ties into everything we got talking about today, nigga.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It do tie in everything.
Yeah. Let's go.
Dubs, you ever had somebody encounter you on stage? You ever had like some crazy heckle shit? Like somebody ever like encounter you while you was on stage, or try to come up to you on stage, or walk on stage?
Or
They like what you.
what would you do if somebody started walking on stage, man, from what you like roasting them or going in on you or you
They
going in
just
on
didn't like
them
what
like
you was saying.
have you ever encountered anything like that?
And
Oh, you chopping up.
Chopping up, nigga, chopping up. My shit good.
Sure.
This nigga in the Florida mountains.
you
This nigga now.
good now?
Yeah, there
I'm
we go.
good
There
now.
we go.
Yeah,
There
there
we
you
go.
go.
There we go. There. Yeah.
All right. So one thing that I will say is I do a lot of crowd work, and with the crowd work, people get agitated. But for the most part, they come up after and say, "Hey, that bothered me" or what have you. But if a motherfucker try to come on the stage, bro, you start walking. You can't even get the waitress can't even walk by me now when I'm getting like.
That nigga said, "Bitch, walk by and want some drinks." Like, what you doing? What you doing?
Mm.
Hey, man, coming through is throw the microphone, nigga.
Real talk. Yeah, somebody gonna hear a big ass.
Yeah. You may get clapped, nigga.
All
You may
that
get
shit.
clapped trying to walk up on stage.
And
So
I be having a gang of niggas with me. Fuck that. I could be having the band, all type of shit. Danny P gonna throw a drumstick at your ass. My uncle gonna hit you with a guitar. Ricky Ray gonna blow some smooth jazz and hit you over the head with a saxophone. Nigga, and I'm gonna jump off stage and goddamn swanton bomb your ass. Goddamn Jeff Hardy. Nigga.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
But what I say is,
Oh man, he going.
it's gonna be don't steal y'all shit and go put it online. Have everybody get anything.
Yeah, he gonna have everybody coming on stage. I hear that.
Can't. Yeah, man.
I fuck with y'all, man.
All right, my brother. We appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, that's. We gonna have to.
Hey, that's Dub Jenner. I think just because he was so far away, you feel understand? He was in Florida and shit, maybe because
I don't know, nigga. I don't know. That shit was chopped and screwed, nigga, the whole time. Nigga.
my shit good.
Uh.
But yeah, man.
So but what you think about that though, Matt? What you think about what I mean?
I didn't have somebody come on stage. Well, not come on. Well, yeah, I did have somebody come on stage when I was at the Elbow Room. It was like a female, but she was like a gay. Yeah, she was like lesbian.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Homosexual, and I didn't know what to do. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm like, she wasn't being like malicious or anything like that. You feel what I'm saying? She wouldn't be like, oh, but she just wanted to be like incorporated. She was drunk and shit. Like, the Elbow Room is like a bar. So I'm like, I'm barely coming into it. So I'm like, going along with it and shit like that.
Yeah.
But then it's like it get to a point now I'm in the game where it's like, okay, I'm taking it as a job. You feel what I'm saying? I'm taking this shit serious. And I'm like, man, I wouldn't go to nobody's job or try to like, even just encroach on their job. You feel what I'm saying? So now looking at it, you feel what I'm saying? I had to push that little Keebler elf off the stage. Then then I'm like, I was like, ah, shit, she's a lady. Is you a lady or a girl? Because if it was a dude, I'd be like, dog, get the fuck off the stage. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like caught them on the fence with it and shit like that. So yeah, man.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Look, the only time I've ever had anybody approach the stage where I thought something could possibly happen, it was when I first started out, man. When I was about 19, 20, man. I was in college, man, and it was like my very first time kind of really being in front of a lot of people. Like it was a lot of people, man. It was like a Showtime at the Apollo type vibe that you know what I mean, where I was at in college and shit. And I'm talking about a auditorium full of people, bro. And so I fucked the joke up, but the shit was still funny. You know what I'm saying? And then I was talking about the football team. And if anybody's watching this right now, man, that went to Ball State University, man, you know what I'm talking about, man. So I had them cut the lights on, and the whole football team was there. Nigga, I'm talking about the whole football team, bro. and I got to talking about one.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that.
I talked about the biggest nigga that was there.
Niggas start fucking with the offensive line.
Nigga, I'm talking about he was the biggest dude there, and then so it got to the point where, you know, I started drifting off a little bit. It went another direction, but I did what I came to do because the stage was vibrating from people laughing from a joke I fucked up on. But when I said something about him, dude started walking to the stage, and I was just like, "Hey man, you know, ain't nobody gonna stop this nigga." And then he got closer and closer, and actually got on the stage. And then Sandman came and got me off the stage. I said, "Thank you, man." Because
appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate it.
If y'all would have let this nigga start trying to swing on me, nigga, it would have been. You know, and I wasn't a small. I was kind of muscular.
That nigga that ain't clinched up. That nigga, somebody come get me over here.
Like, man, somebody like, what's
somebody
happening?
come get me.
Like, what's happening next? Where's this going, man? It's just like, how far am I going? I know he ain't gonna let no shit just happen. I mean, nigga, if he would try to fight me, nigga, he probably would have lost his whole football shit. So,
oh shit.
You know what I mean? I don't know what the nigga. I don't know what. You know what I mean?
Shit.
So that's man. I'm just fuck, bro. That was intense, bro.
It's just funny, man. That is like, somebody come get me, man. Yeah, somebody come get me, please. Like, he coming. He coming. He coming right now.
I don't understand what's happening. Somebody please come and get me. Somebody save.
Oh my god.
I wasn't scared though, nigga. I'm not gonna say I was scared, but I was a little cautious. You know what I'm saying? But they love. I mean, I got a lot of love from that, man. I got a lot of love from that moment, man. I had a dude roll up on me the next day on the bike. He was like, "Hey, man, was you talking about the football team?" I was like, "Yeah."
We heard what was going to happen to your ass up there.
You know what I mean, I walked into class. This nigga roll up on a bike, like, "Hey, man," I don't even think he was a student, nigga. He was just like, "Hey, man, you were talking about was you the one talking about the football team last night?" I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "Oh, okay." And then he's like, "Why'd you do that?" I'm like, "Nigga, it's jokes, nigga."
Yeah, just jokes. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some people, you know what I mean? We'll touch on that later off in the subject, man. You know, so we'll touch on that later off in the show.
Because you know what I mean? Because
it's a lot of
whether it be somebody that come on stage because they hating, or whether it be the goddamn ops coming in the goddamn.
People are watching, man. People are watching.
And I hope they are fucking watching.
Wow.
Stage story.
That's what I'm saying. This nigga got super beef, man. Like, this nigga got beef. Shout out to the ops. Fuck them.
Shout out to the ops, man.
On the lighter note, make sure you guys get some laughing lemonade.
Niggas sit on a lighter note.
Make sure you guys get some of that laughing lemonade. I have recently become the ambassador of a local. This shit's finna go nationwide. I'm talking about this shit's finna go worldwide. Gorilla Drink. You feel what I'm saying? Gorilla Drink. This shit's finna go worldwide here. And I've been asked to be, not even asked. I really kind of like annoyed the nigga. I was like, hey, OG, let me fuck the block up one time.
Yeah.
Let me fuck him up. Let me give me a bottle.
Yeah.
Let me fuck him. I know I got the goddamn nigga.
Yeah.
Who don't fuck with lemonade? Who don't like lemonade, huh? And you can't ask me what's in the motherfucking lemonade. You can't ask because everybody knows what's in lemonade, nigga. Yeah. Huh? It only matter if the lemonade is good. And this shit right here, this shit here right here. Yeah. This shit so good, make you want to, I don't even want to say slap your mama. This shit make you want to slap your kids or something. Stay off my goddamn lemonade. Huh? You walk in the house, your lemonade gone. Who the fuck been drunk my laughing lemonade in this motherfucker?
That shit make you violent, man.
It do. It's sweet, it's good. You know what I'm saying? And right here, this laughing lemonade, man, is sold in stores. You know what I mean? It's sold in a couple stores, you know, hood stores.
You said stolen a couple stores.
I know, sold. Maybe I got too many teeth in my mouth. But it's sold in a couple stores. This great store is sold in right now. Exotic Munchies, man.
Yeah, shout out to
Exotic Munchies, man. He's doing his thing. You feel what I'm saying? You know, selling these munchies from everywhere. Giant Skittles. My kids just went in there the other day, bought some Skittles the size of my head. You know what I'm saying?
That's some goddamn big ass Skittles.
Nigga got jukes.
Big ass Skittles, bro.
But yeah, make sure y'all get this laughing lemonade. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be sold at the motherfucking show on tomorrow. If you're watching right now, but in the future at my future shows, and it's gonna be spiked with the cocktail. You can get the cocktail at Dakota's Ice House. Yes, you can. You get the Mac Attack at Dakota's Ice House.
No.
Yes.
All right, well, let me dive in a little something just before we get to the main shit. If you don't know, Congress passed decriminalizing marijuana federally. So now, now I think they doing that shit as a distraction, of course, because they always got two sets of rules for black people and everybody else. So I don't know who this is really gonna benefit, but if they're trying to decriminalize it, so I mean, I hope that really works out for the best for those that put the marijuana in the air. You know what I'm saying? Not to say this is what this is. This is CBD.
This CBD, like that
Let's
CBD
not
up.
forget that
Like-
shit. This is CBD. This is the best CBD you can find. Ain't that right, PJ? There we go now.
Shout out to our engineer PJ, man. He
Yeah.
keep all this shit running
Yeah,
tight.
shout out to PJ, man.
Shout out to motherfucking P right now, man. The engineer, man. He keep all this shit running tight. Make sure we looking all crispy on the cameras, the lighting, everything. Make sure he interactive on the chat. If you backstage and shit like that, he real interactive with y'all.
Yeah,
Like-
this nigga got some egg McMuffins and shit.
Yeah, he keep the set. He keep the sets with egg McMuffin
No,
cheese platters.
He ate. We all starved, man.
They came here with his own food. Like, I don't know what y'all niggas eating.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck y'all niggas eating.
Yeah,
You
crunching and munching
yeah.
in front of our faces and shit.
nigga, I got some
Goddamn
peanuts
nigga.
in this. Yeah, what's up? Peanuts, nigga.
Nigga, so y'all can eat some air.
Yeah.
The best air you can taste, nigga.
Mac, you got your laughing lemonade.
Yeah,
What?
pour some of that shit. Freeze it,
Oh,
nigga.
shit, nigga.
Make it icy.
Yeah.
This nigga.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
nigga. Well,
Wow,
shit,
man.
let's jump right in.
Hold on, I
bro.
got one more. Would you
Okay,
rather,
okay,
man?
Let's go.
I got one. Would you rather? The people love the would you rather's. Yeah, you ready to shake and bake? I got one. Would you rather, bro? Would you rather be okay? Should I go into would you rather? Should I go into the last black fact? Because we're gonna go. Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Okay,
yeah.
would you rather? Okay, would you rather your girl tell you she was cheating on you, or you find out yourself?
Man.
Would you rather tell? Would you rather your girl tell you she was cheating on you, or would you rather find out on your own? Call in. You get these free tickets right now.
Call in for that.
Call in. Would you rather your girl or your significant other? We should say significant other. Would you rather your significant other tell you they was cheating on you, or you find out on your own?
Shit. I'm gonna say I need to find out beforehand, bro. I need that intel.
Yeah. Okay.
I need to find out.
I don't want to
Because
be left in the dark.
nah, because that's the same shit they do to us, man. They'll hold on to that shit for a couple days just to see how we really gonna act, and then they gonna be like pop it up on you. You know what I mean? I had a chick do that to me one time. She tried to tell me she had a dream and shit. Nigga. I think she had me on surveillance, but she might have had a dream.
She told you she had a dream that she was cheating.
She had a dream of she was like, I don't know if she had a dream where it saw my clothes and colors or something, man. But she was just like, where was you at last night and this and so and so. I'm like, whoa, hey, what the fuck you talking about?
Oh, female intuition is a motherfucker.
And
Females,
she like dreamt the shit.
yeah, female intuition is a motherfucker. Like we got some intuition too. Don't get it wrong. We know. We don't to a certain extent. Like sometimes we do.
We got nigga intuition.
Yeah. Sometimes we do,
Yeah,
and we know. Like, bitch, what the fuck going on? Like, why the fuck you getting all pretty and shit? Like,
But I rather know beforehand, man.
Yeah.
I rather know before because I'm a pop up and pop it up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that is showed up like some
pop
cheater
it up.
shit.
Yeah, just-
The fuck going on here?
yeah. I thought you said you was going to the stuff.
Hey, but you know what be the funniest shit? Be the funniest shit on cheaters, nigga, when they show him like the shit, like the film of his girlfriend cheating shit.
Yeah.
that nigga be like, he be like, yes, Jacquees, we followed her around.
Jacquees.
Yeah, we followed her around for
Yeah.
about 2 or 3 days,
Yeah.
and we got to show you something.
Yeah.
Nigga, show-
Yeah, we gotta show you.
They
something,
show him
man.
that little tablet and shit like that.
Yeah.
They get hurt like a motherfucker. Where's she at right now?
They start crying and shit.
Yeah, you want to know where she at right now? They where she at right now? Shit, and then
Yeah.
coincidentally, they'll say she's around the block,
Yeah. Like we have our people right around the block right now. She's
right
like,
around the block. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
ready
And they pull up and shit, man. And then she's just looking all nonchalant. And all of a sudden you see a little Tyrone roll up like, what's up? What's up with this shit, huh? What's up? And then the dude looking like, who the fuck is this? I beat this motherfucker.
Okay.
And then she's like, no, it's not working anymore. Okay.
This I gotta find out, bitch.
Yeah. At the goddamn Piggly Wiggly.
Yo, shit.
I gotta find out the goddamn Wendy's.
For real.
That's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit.
All right. Last black fact, bro. Last black fact. You may know this one. All the people that's watching this one may know this, and the people watching this after this may know this guy. You know, he was well known like around the world for a long time, but I don't feel like he's well known like now. Do you know who Will Smith is?
Damn right we know who Will Smith is.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Hancock, Mike Lowry. Goddamn, I don't know his name. I am Legend, but he was in I Am Legend. Ali, Independence Day. He was all that shit. Will Smith.
Will Smith.
People looked it out. They held him in his hand and people in his arm. People arms. You know, he was a huggable guy. He was a likable guy.
Yeah.
You know, but Will Smith gets his black fact right now because Will Smith is the first black man to walk on stage and slap someone and win an Oscar. Yes.
Yeah, that's heavy, man. Yeah.
It was seen around the world. It was heard through audio around the world.
Yeah.
It was remixed and put into TikToks, Instagram Reels.
Yeah.
And I seen my grandma. No, not my grandma. I seen my aunt looking at it the other day.
Yeah. Yeah, it should worldwide, bro. I mean, they had the uncensored out of I think China or something. I think they had the uncensored one. That's where everybody's pretty much been using the audio for that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to China, man. Real fuck, Japan, real fuck.
I'm trying to be getting audio. They be wiretapping shit.
Yeah, you know, but that's what we going into today. We talking about Will Smith versus Chris Rock. Who was wrong? Man, let's go, man.
First off,
go ahead.
If you looking out there and you watching, call into the number on the screen. Let us know who you think was wrong.
Yeah, call in. We want some call-ins today because right now we need to know like what like whose fault was this, man? Like what was this? What did we see? What was this that we saw on television if you looked at it live, or what did we see? What did we see, Mac? What did you see when that shit when you got wind? Because I'm gonna tell you, we were just getting done. We were done with the show. A lot of us that performed that night didn't really catch that probably till either the morning or maybe late that night. So when you saw that shit, bro, what did you think, man? What did you say? How was you feeling when you saw that shit, Mac? Like what?
First off, I didn't even know the Oscars was even on.
Yeah, me neither.
First off, I didn't even know that shit even went down.
Man,
when I initially seen it, I was like, damn. You know what I mean? That's what I'm like, God damn. Nigga slap shit out that motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. Right. And see, then after the goddamn, you feel what I'm saying? I thought as a comedian, bro.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
And being a comedian, man, is like being in a frat, bro. Mm-hmm. You know, and it's supposed to be. A lot of people don't think like that. A lot of people are disloyal and this, but as comedians, we all experience the same thing, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Whether it's hecklers, whether it's promoters, whether it's angry people in the crowd, you feel what I'm saying? So as a comedian, I started to feel like, damn, what if that shit happened to me?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? What if I say something wrong about some dude or some girl or somebody and they get mad, you feel what I'm saying, and charge me up?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, I started getting sympathetic to Chris Rock. You feel what I'm saying? Because at first it was like, oh god damn, you feel what I'm saying? I ain't trying to make a big thing about it, but I was like, damn, you feel what I'm saying? They got slapped the fuck out of him. But then I was like, man, I wouldn't want nobody to say. I would want somebody at least try to stop somebody. Stop him, nigga. Try to think he finna come up and tell me, nigga, like what the fuck you finna what?
Right.
Yeah, so I was really like I was real sympathetic to the fact that Chris Rock got slapped in the face by Will Smith, and it really didn't have to go that far because jokes is only jokes, they words, and ain't no one. What is it? 10th Amendment, 10th
and Meridian,
10th Amendment, the amendment, the freedom of speech.
That's like the first, second amendment. That's one of them upper amendments.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's freedom of speech. You feel what I'm saying? And you can say whatever the hell you want to say if you're living in America. But you can't control how people gonna react to it.
Right.
So
No, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Call in, man. You see the number on the screen. Let us know how you feel about this situation we talking about right now. You know what I mean? We trying to dive in because like this is some heavy shit. You know what I'm saying? It's they really playing with history out here, man. They really trying to rewrite and redo history and shit. So it's like they doing these things that's kind of like, you know what I mean? But so when you
They did
saw
that. They did that
good,
shit. My bad, to cut you out. They did
no,
that shit
good.
like, nigga, you want this Oscar? I think it was like, you want this Oscar? You got to go up there and slap the shit out of Chris Rock.
I think they did that too, bro. I think they sat them down and they were like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying?" Now, I think they might have not told Chris Rock, but then again, I think they might have gave him something. But I believe they sat them down and was like, "Hey, we gonna give you this Oscar, man, but we need you to go ahead and slap the shit out of Chris Rock.
I don't know,
We need you
man.
to do something that's because see, this is the thing, man. That whole so it was an all black production. What's the name? I forget the director, man. He produced some Ryan Cougar or some
No,
shit.
no, no.
What was the other dude?
Will Packer.
Will Packer. Will Packer was a part of this, production. You know what I mean? So it was an all black production. You know what I mean? And for him to kind of do that overshadowed everything. You know what I mean? So I mean, like it was just crazy how everything just kind of had was behind the scenes. We didn't really know, I didn't know it was an all black production team on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I saw it, bro, when I saw it, I was like, is this real? I was like, man, is this real? Because I understand that this is Hollywood. You know, Hollywood always will do something to like kind of distract. And I believe that the way that everything is kind of set up now, everything is set up to really feel like this is all reality TV, man. Like the shit they show on TV, I don't even know if it's real anymore. From the news to everything they show, like everything they
They only
show,
want us to know a little bit.
all this shit feels scripted, man. Like that shit was like some Truman Show shit. I don't know if you ever seen the Truman Show.
Yeah.
That had Jim Carrey in it, and basically Jim Carrey played a character where he lived his whole life and it was under being seen under a camera, and they followed him and they created his whole life. They created from the time that he was born to the time that, you know what I mean, he got an adult, and they just created his whole life, man. And so he didn't like he realized this shit like almost like later in the movie and shit. But it's like, yeah, man, it's deep out here. So I was looking at it, man, like, is this shit real? Is it real?
I don't know, man. I would just like, even if it ain't real, like, I mean, if it is, you know what I mean, even if it is scripted, like, why the fuck would it be like, it's so embarrassing. You feel what I'm saying? Because like, man, like, I heard what you heard, what's his name, Shannon Sharp. He's like, man, that's the most disrespectful thing you could do to a man. You feel what I'm saying? At least you could have punched me, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, why you gonna slap me? You feel what I'm saying? You didn't have to slap me.
Well, I see. That's where
It's so humiliating, even if it is like,
well,
So
that's what I'm saying. That's what they wanted him to do was humiliate. That's all. So like, I ain't gonna say no Illuminati and all that shit, man. But it's
don't
like,
do that. You get our show shut down.
yeah, I will. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Worrying about CBD and shit like that. They'll fuck around and tap in.
But you know what I'm saying? Like I believe that see they had rehearsals for all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And they knew what they were gonna do. Like the part of me wants to say this was like for real. Some of it part of me wants to say it's fake, man. Like I don't really necessarily believe that they will allow, because see, they allow him to go up there, slap the shit out of Chris Rock, and sit back down and talk some more shit. And they didn't even ask him to leave. Now they try to say Chris Rock wasn't pressing charges, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what I mean? Like, but it was to the point where, they should have done something, I mean, shit, like, and then they gave him an Oscar after that.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
gave and then
Black
he,
fact.
he cried. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm thinking. It was an act, because like they all actors. You feel what I'm saying? Even Chris Rock becoming an actor. You feel what I'm saying? So he played in
Right.
that Saw movie. You feel what I'm saying? He played in fucking
Yeah, he
Madagascar,
did. Yeah, he
all
did.
types of shit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, maybe it was like, we gonna sit down, we gonna talk, have this shit talked about forever. You know what I mean? This shit's gonna be talked about
Yeah.
forever.
And
So I mean, I don't know.
and I think they caught Will Smith at a time where his simping level, because he's a master simp. Let me say this right now. Will Smith is a master simp. I heard he was a beard, which means that they are just having something set up and there's nothing that's like absolutely real.
We
Hold
got a
on.
caller.
We gotta mute them because I'm in mid thought right
But
now.
hold on, this is the most wanted podcast. We're gonna meet you real quick. 1 second. When Jay Scott wants 1 second.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that man, Will Smith is someone who has portrayed simping for a very long time. He's been simping for a very long time, man. These are facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if people really understand and realize what's been really going on with Will Smith and the whole table talk and with Jada and everything. And look, if we're gonna talk about who's wrong in this, is Jada Pinkett.
She could have stopped the shit. She could have stopped it.
There's a few things, man. Jada Pinkett Smith has been very disrespectful to Will Smith for years.
Years,
nigga. Years, even to this day, bro. Oh, shit.
Wrong motherfucking button. Nigga getting too mad, nigga. Fingers too strong.
Even right now, bro. Even right now,
it ain't gonna go.
It's because the
yeah.
All right, well, anyway, to this day, man, it's like, man, it's still happening now. So it's like it's been years that it's happening, man. So he is at the top simp level. He should have been. Look, Will Smith put his whole, whatever you want to call it, his thinking of what love is on the line for you know what I'm saying, at the Oscars. He put his career on the line. He put his whole shit on the line for Jada Pinkett Smith. I'm saying this right now, man, because I'm talking this shit. Jada Pinkett Smith did not deserve for Will Smith to go do that to Chris Rock that night. She did not deserve. Look, I'm all for protecting your wife and I'm all for that. But if your wife has been, or your lady or whoever's been acting a certain way where she's really not in your best interest, then you should not be doing none of that shit that he did that night, man. You know what I'm saying? Alopecia is something that you catch from a poor diet.
I thought that was from a dog.
I know alopecia. I know her. I know her alopecia.
I thought
know
you
her,
had
man.
alopecia.
This nigga. And it's like, I get it, man. I get it. He told Chris Rock to leave them alone 2018 after he been roasting the shit out of them in 2016. Yeah, I get all that, man. There's a backstories on that. You know, I mean, but man, that table talk shit, who really saw that table talk shit? That table talk shit had her just straight clowning Will Smith on certain episodes. Go look at the one she did with George Clooney, where she said something about Will Smith, and George Clooney is like going in on Will Smith, and you know what I'm saying, she's laughing hysterically. Jada Pinkett was laughing hysterically. Yeah, if you see the clip they got out now where she's laughing hysterically when he went up there and slapped the shit out of Will Smith. Chris Rock. Fuck. You know what I'm saying?
You're trying to go back in time. Marty!
I'm trying to say, fuck, there's a lot going on. But I'm trying to get a lot out. But I'm saying, man, he was simping. You know what I'm saying? Simping to the highest level. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't already step down from the Academy shit. And I mean, they was damn near talking about taking his Oscar from him, man. I think he showed a lot of simptivity.
That showed like
he showed a lot of simptivity.
So you ain't fighting for your girl? You ain't fighting for your girl?
Yeah, I'm gonna fight for her, but I'm not about to let her, if she is really not really for me and I'm still with her, bro, I'm not getting ready to do all that just because a comedian said something about some alopecia.
But just in general, like, say if you, like, your girl's all about you, this, that, and the third, you went to a comedy show and you dude start clowning your girl, you gonna
that ain't what we talking about, bro. We talking about a female who has disrespected Will Smith in so many ways. Like, we're not talking about a woman that respects a man. But a lot of women don't respect men, though. So let's talk about that shit. A lot of women do not respect men.
That's
at
another
all.
conversation for another time. But we do have
that's all involved in this.
We do got. We keeping this shit going, nigga.
Bro,
fuck that soccer game, nigga.
Nah, bro, we getting this shit out, bro.
We got a caller. We got a caller though.
You be all right, bro. You make it up there, nigga. I got something to do at 2-2, nigga.
Yeah, we gonna make it.
Like,
he said 2-2.
Yeah, nigga, for real, nigga.
Look, we done lost the caller.
We going in on. They can call back, man. Look, that's what I'm saying. Look, I'm going in on this shit. Look.
Go ahead, keep going in.
At the end of the day, man, you know what I mean? It looked like a Hollywood slap. It didn't even look like a real slap. That's the first thing. Second thing is that, you know what I'm saying, like, You know what I mean? Will Smith, man, has been emasculated a long time ago. Emasculation. Look that shit up, PJ.
You said emasculated.
Emasculated. Like, yeah,
You got baby teeth.
you know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that table talk interview, man, she did with him, bro. She talks about August Alsina. He didn't have no smoke for that. He didn't have no smoke for August Alsina. He didn't. You know, I think he went up there, slapped Chris Rock, sat down and told her, "Hey, didn't I just have a Tupac? Did I just do him like Tupac?" Yeah, let's go.
We're just the most wanted podcast. Who we talking with?
Sierra.
Oh, this Sierra on the line.
What up, though?
Well, how you feel about the situation? Do you think Will Smith was wrong or was Will Smith right?
If it wasn't scripted, I think he was standing up for her, which he always does. You've never seen him not stand up for her. It doesn't matter what she does.
Wow, yeah, wow.
Yeah, that's fact. I'm not denying that.
But at the same time, do you think he was wrong or was he right?
I mean, if you're going to
I mean, yeah,
shout out Sierra, man.
Yeah,
I'm sorry
try
about
to
that.
see if we can call back. I don't know that we haven't.
My phone.
The iPhone replica beta first version mail is shit ain't connecting all the way. So so it ain't your phone, Sarah. Trust me, it's the
we apologize.
It's the first model of the phone. Isn't it? Like, see, now I agree with what she's saying. The thing is, though, I don't believe Jada Pinkett deserved him to do what he did. Jada Pinkett, there are women out here. Let me look at all these cameras. And Jada Pinkett out here. Okay, yeah, we seeing some of the comments. Hold on, let me take a look at this. Yeah. He was. So like he as a husband, because see, like I've been married, man. I've been married. So let's get that out the bag. I have been married. You know what I mean? So I totally understand what that is to like. 'Cause even if you're not married, yeah, you're supposed to go in for your girl and your chick. But how many times do you have to get disrespected from the woman that supposedly is with you and love you before you say to yourself, I'm not about to jump out the window for some stupid shit. I'm like, it would have to be something that is like life or death or something that you know what I'm saying?
He came up and slapped her ass.
You know what I mean? But if it's something she's kind of starting,
I'm talking about ass, like he came up and groped her.
Yeah, bro, like he's been, look, man, that table talk shit, bro, was like, bro, that shit was wild, bro.
This is the most wanted podcast. Who we talking to? I gotta get my damn most wanted.
We got disconnected.
You need some water, nigga.
I do. How you doing?
Don't worry, Sierra.
Don't worry, it's probably my phone.
Is this Sierra again? Let's make sure we.
Yes, this is Sierra.
There we go. Yeah, it's don't worry, it's not your, it's the no phone, not the one phone, the zero phone. This thing got right here. But go ahead, continue what you were getting ready to say there. Okay.
Her not deserving it. I mean, you don't know what she deserves. You just
we may not have to have
what happens behind doors, what they talk about, their private life. You're only seeing what happens in the public eye. So, she does talk about mental health and depression and suicide a lot. She does have problems with her alopecia, like you were saying. But, if it wasn't scripted, he was just standing up for her, and that's that. I don't see the big deal. I mean, Chris Rock got slapped.
As a joke, though, but it was a joke.
Yeah,
correct, it was a joke. I mean, but people, and there's emotions and stuff flowing, and they could have been going through it. She could have been having a depressive episode, and so he got up and stood up for her, as he always does.
Yeah, it was a lot wrong with that whole situation, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, he had already had a talk with Chris Rock in 2018, you know what I'm saying? And, that he
and it could have been, it could have been that he's just been always wanting to slap the shit out of him.
Yep.
That could have been too, but see, there was a way he could have handled that.
What will Pac do?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He was trying too much because Will Smith has never been someone who is
what will Pac
like.
Do?
Now, I'm not saying he ain't. I ain't saying he won't fight. I'm saying he won't get into it with somebody. But it's like, man, he's always been the nice guy. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's not what Jada Pickett's always been attracted to and still attracted to now. I'm gonna tell you right now, that entanglement shit. Hey, man,
Start a whole word. I didn't even know entanglement was. I didn't even know
Yo,
entanglement was even a word
yo.
before
You know
that
what
shit
I'm
even
saying?
happened. When
Nigga,
have you ever got
yo.
caught
Yeah,
cheating?
yeah.
When have you
Bro.
ever got caught cheating? It was like, yeah,
Bro.
baby, it was an entanglement.
Bro, see, that's what. See,
Before that shit.
but that's what I'm saying. He didn't have that smoke. He didn't have that smoke for none of. He chose a soft target. Man, Chris Rock got a whole problem with his hand. He got a problem with one hand.
He had an episode of talking about how he
you know what I'm
couldn't
saying?
fight. I mean, he had a show talking about how he couldn't fight. Everybody hate Chris.
Yeah. So, but he didn't go
I
after.
personally,
I love that
did.
shit.
I personally, but if it wasn't, I mean, it was just a man being emotional. He's in the moment.
Yeah, he was a little too emotional for me. That. But what he did is what men should not be doing in that moment right there. It shouldn't. Not in that
I mean,
moment.
men can be emotional.
Yeah, they can be
as an
emotional,
adult,
but you don't.
you should know to keep your hands to yourself. You learned that in kindergarten.
Yeah, but you don't slap somebody on live. you go to the back. You catch them in the back and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Because see, that's the thing. Like they want us to be on this type of shit like that, where, you know what I mean, the night of an all black production team on the Oscars, motherfucking Chris Rock gets slapped by. That's what I'm saying. Some of this I don't think it was real though. I don't really think some of this shit was real. Like, it shit just looked a little too scripted too, man. I mean, look, man, he went up there and slapped shit out of Chris Rock, and then he folded his whole jacket down like he was like motherfucking Shaft, and sat down and started talking about, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. I was like, oh my God. And they ain't even put him out. He didn't get arrested. Now they coming out with all these stories about whatever. But nah, man, I'm sorry, man. I don't give. I can't give Will Smith no pass on this
Jay
shit.
Scott really hot about this situation.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this shit too, man.
Waiting
So
for
yeah,
this
yeah.
nigga been up all night about this
like
shit.
I said, man.
When we starting the episode, nigga?
Hey, that's what I'm talking
When we
about.
starting the episode?
That's why I wanted to get it in early. That entanglement shit. Look, man, it's one thing to go and be protective and to get your woman in a place where you feel like you can protect her. And it's one thing for her to keep being Yo, man, if you listen to that song, man, listen to that goddamn song. Why? So August Alsina is in the song talking real cash shit, and then the shit that Rick Ross is rapping about, yo, he codifies the shit so heavy where he's saying Jada's name, he's saying Will Smith's name, he throw Tupac in there, and man, the whole song's about August Alsina beating the brakes off of Jada Pickett, smashing her, taking her down, nigga. The whole thing's about clowning Will Smith.
I didn't know that.
Yes, nigga, listen to the song, nigga.
You're a real music connoisseur, aren't you? You're a real music connoisseur. Where you find this album, man, nigga?
I'm gonna tell you right now. I hadn't even paid attention to the shit. Okay, not until I saw something online.
Doing research.
Yes, nigga, I had to, because I'm like, man, this shit's kind of epic, bro. So it's like, look, man, that entanglement shit was some of the most disrespectful shit. She's been disrespecting him. If she disrespects him in public, I can only imagine what that shit's in private, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's like, man, look, man, that shit was uncalled for. Like, it was something like Will Smith should not be with Jada Pickett, man. I'm sorry. She gotta get thrown to the streets, son. I'm sorry.
But y'all have fun. I'm gonna get out of here.
Well, look, we appreciate it, and you got this ticket. Hey, show up to the show tomorrow at Upstage Comedy Lounge. We got you a ticket. You know what I mean? Come on through and get some puff and paint. Appreciate you for calling the Most Wanted podcast, and we out.
Yeah, she already got ticket. But nah, man, like I look, man, if you need to leave, man, you leave, bro. Because nigga, I'm still going there,
finish
bro.
this by yourself.
This nigga, man. Yeah, man, because niggas start acting. So, man, look, man, look. So if Seinfeld was to be up there and say something about another white comedian, it was gonna be no type of violence, man. You know what I'm saying? If Seinfeld would have said something about Will Smith, it wouldn't have been no violence. If Corey Holcomb was up there, it wouldn't have been no violence. It would have been none of that. That's what I'm saying. So like this whole beta type of shit that Will Smith is displaying in the public, you know what I'm saying? None of that. I don't look, man, I'm not gonna condone him doing that. I'm not gonna condone him slapping Chris Rock like that. I'm sorry. I don't condone it.
Mike Tyson was up there too.
You supposed to fight for your woman, yeah, but man, if your woman been on that bullshit, yeah, you know what I'm saying? For real. You wouldn't have fought no Mike. You wouldn't have went up there with no Mike. Nigga, you would have sat your black
Yes,
ass right there.
I see you got the same hair as me, Jada.
You know what I'm saying?
I see you got the same hair as me.
Because like Chris Rock was ready to clap back, man. Chris Rock was ready to he was ready to say something. He was like, I could, and then he stopped himself because they was on the side, like, hey man, wrap this shit up, bro. Wrap it up, bro. Go ahead, get. And then he had to present a whole award right after that happened. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really think they might have told him, or they did, and he was just a good actor. But anyway, it goes, man. Like the shit. Like, look, I'm saying I'm all for protecting your woman, but yo, if your woman been very disrespectful in public, nah, man, nah. You got look. This right here, he's simping so hard that he may lose his whole shit. Do you think that
career.
Jada Pinkett is gonna stay with him? Come on, run me that, man. Do you think Jada Pinkett is gonna stay with Will Smith and if he loses his opportunities to get any more movies? If you don't see him in anything else, you know what I mean? Because see,
up, though.
he is, but I'm saying Will had been trying to get his shit all the way back together though, because he hadn't been in nothing, nigga. He had been in nothing. You know what I'm saying? So like right now, man, Will Smith is at a breaking point, and if she breaks, man, he had a breakdown up there, man. He kept all that bottled energy from August. I seen it, probably even Tupac, nigga. He kept all that shit bottled up, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna take that shit on. Fucking Chris Rock, nigga, smack the shit out that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he really didn't even. He kind of slapped him on the neck, man. So it kind of wasn't even like a full. It wasn't like a Nipsey Hussle slap, nigga.
Hey, I was just finna make a meme about that. What slap is better,
Bro.
the victory slap or the victory slap or the Will Smith smack?
Yeah,
the victory slap.
Yes.
Victory slap was all that nigga Nipsey Hussle. Bam, in front of the law.
Yeah,
too.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
fired
like,
off on his ass.
Like that night should have
RP,
that night, yeah, for real though. Hold on, I'm gonna give you that.
RP.
But yo, that night, man, it should have been straight about black excellence that night, man, because it was an all black thing, man, and they gave a lot of black awards out that night to other people that they not really talking about, man. So it's like that whole shit was really an embarrassment, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? He should have handled that shit behind stage or something. But for that to do that in front of the whole world, like that wasn't the best look. And so that's what I'm saying. If they get him out the paint, if Will Smith is gone and he ain't getting shit no more, if you think in your right mind that Jada Pinkett is going to stay with him, no, it's gonna be somebody else gonna have another entanglement song out here, man. But he ain't gonna leave. He's not gonna leave her. And there's plenty of dudes out here. This is where we're going, and I'll stop. Where a lot of dudes are out here, period. Man, you were staying in relationships and situations with women that are toxic, man, that are toxic. And we can talk about this another time, but why in every 4 women are on psychotic drugs out here in this country? Just in this country, 1 out of 4. We can talk about it another time. But it's like, yo,
if you fucking with
nigga, you can look that up. Look that up, bro. No, nigga, that's from a medical company, bro. A medical company released that information. This ain't from Tyrone from the streets, nigga. Look that up. A medical company. It's called like you can look it up, man. It's a medical company that just released information saying that shit. Nigga, I'll bring receipts, my nigga. I'll be just.
I know you got them in your book. Ain't nobody, nigga, don't get all, nigga, get all puffy in the chest and shit.
Nigga, I'll be in here dropping some motherfucking bombs in this bitch. Hold on, man. Let me get one more, man. So
drop bomb on him then.
What I'm saying is, man, like all that behavior she's been showing about Will Smith, man, she's for the streets, B. And if you a man out here and you stand in a situation where a woman is not really respecting you, you supposed to be giving in and they supposed to be giving back. You supposed to be getting shit reciprocated. If that ain't happening, you may want to reevaluate your situation, because right now you showing the highest levels of simptivity. Simptivity. And I ain't gonna lie, that's my it's something. No,
it's in the J Scott.
It's in the J Scott shit.
I like it though.
Simptivity. Simptivity. Go look it up. Google if you don't know what a simp is. And I'm not gonna lie, I simp a little bit, man. Everybody simp. I simp a little. I mean, I may simp a little harder than others, but this nigga Will Smith is the highest form. He is 33rd. No, let me stop. He is a. So man, like I'm saying, man, all I'm saying is, yo, this shit right here, it's been crazy. It's gonna be more to come with this shit, man. But I had to really go in on this, man, because it's like all I'm saying is facts too, man. Shit ain't like I'll probably leave it right there, man. You know what I'm saying? So
well, Fuck a shout out to simping. Don't be simping. Make sure you start sipping some of that laughing lemonade.
That nigga Will Smith was frustrated for years.
He was frustrated.
All right, so let me bring it home, man. I'm sorry, guys. I know I've been on a rant, man, but I had to get it out, man. I had to. Simptivity, simptivity, man. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the chat. So I'm gonna close it all now with this, man. Shout out to everybody out here, man. Right now, what's going on, people, is you're gonna have people that always want to kind of just see what you got going on. They always want to try to somehow, some way infiltrate your movement, even if you got blocked on social media. You like motherfuckers is blocking you, B. They blocking you like they ain't really trying to keep up with you. But in reality, they really are trying to keep up with you. See, like what we got going on right now, man, we straight out here popping real heavy, real hard. And you ain't gonna be able to stop that shit. You may want to try to come in and pop in and see what we doing out here. But yo, that ain't the way this thing great continue. See, we going up, man. We got so much getting ready to go down. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Anybody out there that's facing any type of real adversity from your adversaries,
but they need to come.
Your adversity from your adversaries. Anybody experiencing adversity from your adversaries.
Any comedians out there experience adversity from your adversaries, what do they need to come?
Hey man, they need to go ahead and come on out tomorrow.
No, they need to come to the most wanted.
Oh, come on over to
the I was like, set you up, nigga. I was like, man, this nigga's finna say this shit. This nigga's finna be like, any niggas over there.
Anybody over here tired of being anybody over there tired of only really being in one area doing shows.
Just being part of something. You want to feel like you're a part of something? Money making missions.
Yeah.
Out the mud. Feel like you doing something to feel like you gaining your purpose.
Traveling.
Come on over here to the fucking most wanted.
Yeah, for sure.
And this shit is independent over here. We can do whatever the fuck we want to. Cause why? I can do what? Watch what I'm finna do right here. We finna end this shit right here. Gotta go. Hey, shout out Jakku too.
You are now tuned in to the Most Wanted podcast, starring comedian Jay Scott and the outlaw San Antonio comedy, the Mac. This is a podcast for the real, not the fake. So tap in and turn up with San Antonio's most wanted comedians. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.